Good morning, guys. I know it's been several days since I've been on, but my internet has been really slow and it takes so long to download even a 45-minute video. So let's hope today works better. All right, so let's talk about the act today, and then in a couple of days, I'll come back and talk about the keepers. So, the act is on Hulu. It's 8 episodes. It's about a girl named Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She was um, a victim of Munchausen by proxy. Her mother over medicated her, lied to her, um, told her she had all of these things wrong with her that were never wrong with her. Went through several surgeries that didn't need to be done. Had to be in a wheelchair for all of her life, pretty much, because her mother lied and said that she had MS, and she didn't have that. And Gypsy just got sick of it. And who wouldn't? I mean, she knew in her mind that some of this stuff wasn't right because she knew she could walk when her mother told her she couldn't get out of her wheelchair, and she knew that wasn't true. So she started figuring out these things by herself, and then just started reading into it and looking for answers. And she just, I mean, think of it like, you know, when you're little and your mom is like always in your face and wanting to protect you, but then that happened to her whole life. She could never get away from her mother. And so it's no, it's not right to murder someone or have someone murder someone. No, that is totally not right. And the system failed her, and she didn't have anywhere else to go, she felt like. And so she met a guy online. They talked for several years. He knew her whole story, and she talked him into murdering her mother for her. And it what I don't understand is how so many people, doctors, friends of the family, she felt like she couldn't go to anyone because she had a friend next door that she talked to, and supposedly, if you watch the documentary on HBO about this, it's called Mommy Dead and Dearest. The friend next door says that she was never alone with Gypsy. Like, she couldn't talk to her without the mom being right there. But she had a computer, right? And, like, I feel like maybe she could have found different ways to talk to people about her situation rather than have her boyfriend kill him. And the plot of how they did it was totally flawed. I mean, from the beginning, they didn't have a good plan. And I realize they're only kids, and this is crazy. Me talking about the plan was flawed. Whenever it's mind blowing. This story has has probably been on my mind for several years because I just can't get over the fact that no one helped this girl, and no doctor came forward and said, none of these things are wrong with this girl, and didn't reach out, or didn't go to the proper places or people to get this girl help. So fast forward to now, Gypsy is now in prison. She got a 10-year sentence, and on the documentary, not on the act, the show, she says that she feels more free now than she did with her mother. And I really believe that. I truly believe that. Because she could never get away from her. And in prison, at least she has some sort of a life, friends, people she can talk to. I'm sure she takes school classes because she never went to school, or was homeschooled, I'm sure. So she's probably really delayed. But she does talk like she knows, what most words mean, and what, all of, like, I feel like she knows quite a bit. But she seems so happy in prison to get away from her mother. And I think she genuinely feels bad for what happened, but also feels, free of it. Her boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn, got a life sentence because he was the one that committed the murder. And Gypsy says she just wants to get out and start a family of her own. And I don't know why, but I feel bad for this girl. I feel really bad for her. I mean, no, it's not right to murder your mom, but I genuinely feel bad for her. And maybe I shouldn't, but these are my opinions and my opinions only. I don't want anybody to come at me. Everyone has their own opinion, and that's just mine. But that's why I wanted to, talk about these things with you guys to get your opinions. So if you have time or you have Hulu, go on there and watch The Act. Now, some of the stuff that goes on in The Act is only based on events. We don't know that actually happened or that's the way it happened. But pretty much it's going, just like the documentary did on HBO. So it's gonna give you pretty much the same scenario, but things probably didn't happen exactly the way they truly did, because nobody was there but her and her mom. So I just want your opinion on what you thought of it. And if you have time, go watch The Act. And if you have time, go watch Mommy, Dead, and Dearest. And let me know in the comments below. Thank you.